For ribs done right, slow cooked to perfection, come to Lady Louisa's place and get authentic home-cooked comfort foods at reasonable prices. Come in today for great lunch specials like these. 4-bone rib sandwich, $5.95. 3-piece whiting fish sandwich, $3.99. Cajun turkey wing, $5.95. Chicken leg and thigh, $1.99. Join our rewards club and get $5 off your next meal. We cook the way Big Mama cooks. Lady Louisa's on West McNichols at Greenfield. Call 313-273-3663.
Computers for only $200. That's right, computers for only $200. Let All About Technology get you started. Get a computer for only $200. And don't forget, if you need any assistance or computer help on your existing computer, we can help. Hardware, software, networking, you name it. All About Technology can do it. Call 313-218-4888 or go to www.allabouttechnology.com, the home of the $200 computer.
Welcome to Josephine's Food for the Soul, where we make eating a pleasant experience. You can taste the love.
Whether it's our delicious barbecue ribs and chicken or tasty sides, you can just taste the love. Join us on Fridays for hot fish guaranteed to make your mouth water. Don't want to leave home? No problem. We'll deliver. For delicious home-style cooking, stop by. We are located at 18,000 East 9 Mile Road between Kelly and Gratiot. Call 586-362-8155 to place your orders.
I'm fabulous. Hi, Mommy. Hi, Daddy. I'm fabulous.
Young cat got back, did a little bit. Now we hardy, puffy, tough, do-rag and Tim's. Kinda hard to get a job back out on the block. Charge that to the game. Young girl, she grew up in a rush. Had it bad, no doubt, she don't know who to trust.
Good evening and welcome to Expose Under the Sun, which is brought to you by the Detroit Native Sun newspaper, bringing you news and information not readily found in mainstream media. I am your guest host, Carolyn Anderson, standing in for Sharon Dumas, who is out today. And today I'll tell you we have an exciting guest, someone who I can very much relate to in terms of her background. She is really community and people oriented. That is none other than Regina Black. How are you?
Wonderful. Thanks for having me.
Great. It's good to have you with us, Regina.
Thank you.
So tell us, what is the name of this business that we're so excited about that you own and operate?
Rehabilitative Counseling and Behavioral Services of America. It's a counseling agency that I created after my father passed away from Parkinson's disease. I have a special place in my heart for senior citizens and for those with disabilities. So I created a day program as well, in addition to the services that we provide to enhance their lives for those who are retired individuals.
Wait, that's a lot. But I just want to back up a little bit. You say you started this business as a result of your father. What was it going on with your father? Because he was a senior, and then your heart opened even more to seniors, which you service a lot as it relates to counselors. Just tell us a little bit about your father and what motivated you.
Well, my dad was like my best buddy, for one thing. I was raised during the time where we were to respect our seniors and our elders, at that time. So I was raised with him in the house by his mom, which was my grandmother. So I have a fond affection for my elders, and I want to make sure that their life is extended and that they have joy every day because they put their time in. And so now it's time for them to have fun. And our therapeutic program allows them therapy as well as having fun at the same time.
I think that is really unique. Your organization, your business is so unique in that you provide a day program, if I'm saying it correctly, for seniors.
Yep, you can say it's a day program for seniors. Because I say it's a day program because they're there in the morning times. We pick them up and bring them back to our location. If we're not going on an outing, for instance, today they went on an outing and they love the outings. It deals with socialization. It also helps them decrease any depression in them where they're no longer alone. They have a peer to peer relationship going on. They have individuals that they've made friends with because they don't know all the people that are in the program.
You know, you see, that's what I think I like even more so about what you're doing. It's all purposeful. So there's a purpose behind that social and interacting. There's some therapeutic purposes. It's not just a group of folks together. You have designed an environment where people can certainly nurture and grow.
Yes.
And also you call it rehabilitative.
Yes, it's rehabilitative counseling and behavioral services. So we try to cover every aspect that could be covered. The day program, we like to add the word holistic
Yes.
to it as well because we want to cover the mind, body, and the spirit when we are, doing activities, or if we're learning anything about metaphysics, or if we're just doing arts and crafts in the center or whatever.
So I'm sure you're wondering, where are you located? Because this sounds like something good that you may want for your mom, uncle, family, or whoever. Where are you located?
Well, we're located in Clinton Township, although we do service the Tri-County areas. If you are interested in coming, we do provide transportation, curb
Really?
service,
Excellent.
which would bring you out to the program, and we would do whatever activity that we're doing that day, and then we would bring you back. We also provide a light meal while you're with us. And sometimes we have some of the clients assist in preparing the meals because that too is a therapeutic activity.
Okay, see, again, all of this therapeutic based, but sound like it's fun. At
It
the
is.
same time,
Yep.
when you described everything that you guys are doing. So this is an environment that seniors can also have an outlet. They can have socialization. Plus, your staff is looking at things from a clinical perspective, which creates longevity, would you say?
Yes, we have the longevity. We also have a high participation rate
Okay.
with the people who come, the seniors, or whether they're individuals that have disabilities, and they feel that, my life is over because I've got this thing. No, your life's just begun.
Or
So
some
come on,
physical
sweetie, come and
challenges.
hang
Yeah,
out with us.
come on, hang out with
Yeah,
you. Oh, wow.
yeah.
So now what's the number or website? Because this is interesting.
Well, they can give us a call at 586-533 5738. I'll give you the number one more time.
Okay.
It's 586-533 5738. And just listen to the prompts when you call.
Okay, great. I want to just move on to the other parts. See, you don't just do that, Regina. You guys are covering like a larger gamut of care. You are focused on mental health and wellness in that sense. And you say holistic care.
Yes.
When you talk about mental health, what is mental health, as you would say? What is mental health?
Mental health, if I could define it, is being balanced to the point where you know what you want to do, and have some type of goal set forth in the day. Mental health wellness is not being depressed.
Good point.
It's not being depressed. It's not being suicidal.
Okay.
It's not loving yourself.
Okay.
It is loving yourself and
Okay.
learning to love yourself and blooming like a flower.
Okay. So when you talk about mental health, it should be a positive thing when you say you want quality health, mental health. So now you and your staff provide services for not only seniors, you provide it for what, other age groups as well?
We provide services for individuals who have found themselves in trouble with the law, who need DUI classes. We are a state provider for those individuals needing DUI highway safety classes. Also, we do provide anger management classes, and we do also provide parenting classes.
Wonderful. So
for
you're
those.
covering some really important areas. Now, if you're out there and you want to just call and want to get some information, give us a call right now and just to talk with Regina. This is a chance to find out about the DUI, the parenting classes, and anger management. Those are some things that people don't always want to talk about.
Right.
So you all are working with individuals to help them improve the quality of their life. Would you say that is so?
Right. I can tell you a little bit about those with that call sometime for the DUI DUI classes, and sometimes they are ashamed
Yes.
when they call, and I need to get out of them the information so that I
Yes.
can help them.
Right.
And they're almost whispering on the phone. But nevertheless, it's simple things like I didn't know how many drinks were too many for me
Sure.
to drive. I
Sure.
thought if I had these many, then I would be okay. But you found out that your blood alcohol content was higher. But if you had have known, to wait for a certain length of time
Sure.
or have someone else drive you,
Knowledge.
simple things.
Yeah, some knowledge, and you all are providing with education. Tell us again the name of the the business, the counseling service, the address, and
Okay.
phone number, or how we can get in touch with you.
Well, once again, it's Rehabilitative Counseling and Behavioral Services of America. We like to shorten it with an acronym and just call it RCBS of America. So you can reach out to us for any of the programs that you're interested in, whether it be for individual purposes or whether you want to get your aunt, your grandmother, or whomever, your grandfather or uncle out of the house. We'll come get them and have them come hang out with us for the day, and he probably won't want to come back home.
Because it sounds like you guys have tons of fun.
Yeah, we do.
And I like that too. So now you also mentioned that you're also now beginning to branch out and do some additional things for another service population that is
Yes.
certainly underserved. What is that?
Well, this is a transitional housing program that I'm interested in doing for those that are homeless and have substance abuse issues. So most likely we would take you after you've detoxed,
Sure.
and then we would provide a place for you, a residence for you to stay in for at least 2 years.
Excellent. You have a big heart.
Yep,
I
thank
mean,
you.
so I think it's because those are some interesting, tough areas to approach. But those individuals that find themselves in that situation, they need help as well. Hi, I have a caller here. Hi, caller, are you there?
Yes.
Yeah. What would you like to add to this conversation?
Well, may God bless you two sisters for being
No, we
concerned
can't quite
about
hear the caller.
Senior citizens.
Let's see. I'm
My
thinking
mother
a
and dad,
control
I
room.
tried to be there for them before they passed.
Okay.
And knowing, how, things like slow up when people get older, and loved ones, they, as they get older, they really have to love within them, and it really don't go anywhere concerning offsprings. And I'm a singer myself now.
Okay.
Yes, and, I would like to be a part of your program, part of singers, outings, and all that. And I give you my telephone number. But may God bless y'all and y'all endeavors to look up the seniors. Because they've cleared the way for a whole lot of people. They taught us how to use the bathroom, cook, and all that. And that's been some neglecting going on.
Okay.
So, bless y'all hearts.
Well, thank you.
Thank you.
We'd have forgot a whole lot of things.
Yes.
We didn't know how to crawl. We didn't know how to walk. We didn't know how to stand at the end of the table.
That's right.
At the coffee table. So, we need to, bring a message like, realize, they did a whole lot for us.
Yes, they did.
So,
I'm gonna give you the number again, sir. So if you just stay tuned, and then you can write it down, and you can give me a call and leave your name and number, and I'll get right back with you.
This Sister Black or Sister Carol?
This is Sister Black.
I have the number. I think it's 586 5.
Well, she's going to say it right now. Why don't you just say it again?
all
Okay,
right.
it's 586-533-5738. I'll say it one more time. 586-533-5738. For those of you that use the internet, if you go on Google and you
I don't
put
know
in my
about
name,
too
Regina
much
Black,
about all that.
if
Sister
you
Black. I
just
don't,
type my name into Google,
I'm ignorant on with computers.
Okay. Well, thank you,
By
caller.
choice.
Regina's going to look to hear from you, okay? Thank you so much for calling in. Bye-bye.
All right, Sister Anderson. Have a blessed day.
bye-bye.
Okay. All right, go right ahead.
Okay, so for those of you who use computers or on your cell phone, you can just go on Google and type in Regina Black. 9 times out of 10, it's going to come up rehabilitative counseling, and then you can locate me through there. I'll be waiting to have communication from you.
Well, it sounds like this is a place to hang out, seniors. And how old are seniors? What is seniors defined as?
You know what? I actually take individuals from the age of 18 moving forward because we include those with disabilities as
Okay,
well.
that's good.
You know, sometimes you can maybe look at it as like a respite kind of
Yeah,
thing.
which is good to get
With
out the house,
yes,
and it sounds like it's a chance for love, laughter, and
yes,
fun,
it
and
is.
interaction.
Yes.
So when you talk about mental health, I know you talked a lot about you and I talked about not having depression and things like that. Why is it, or is that still a problem in our community?
It is, as far as I know,
Uh
it
huh.
is because people have denial. They don't want to accept that something's wrong with the child that just keeps banging their head up against the wall, and they just want to say, "Well, just Billy does that." No, Billy shouldn't be doing that.
Right.
You know, so just take a moment and see what's going on. I am a therapist. You can make an individual appointment outside of the program, and we can talk and find out what's going on. It's always confidential.
All right, that's
So,
good. And so
yeah.
you also talk and work with adults too, because as adults, sometimes we have issues, what we call baggage
Oh,
and
yeah.
things that we are not dealing with. You can work with adults as well.
Yep. We
Your
work with
staff do that too.
Yeah, we work with adults. It's just everybody needs somebody to talk to.
That's
And they
good.
always say, "Oh, the crazy people go to the therapist." That's not true.
No.
Those people that are seeking to self-improve themselves and
Right.
eliminate situations that they have come to see the therapist. Now, I don't know what you want to call the rest of them that don't come, but I know what happens to those that do. So,
That makes a lot of sense, right?
yeah.
Because that's what opportunity to get well.
Yes, it is.
Absolutely. Now, I just want to focus. You said anger management. Is that something for men only or for women only? Because when you think, are those individuals that they can come on their own, or do they have to be court referral, or
No,
because a person can recognize when their anger gets out of hand?
I've had people contact my office on their own that wanted anger management because they felt like they needed it. I do ask when people call, are they being referred from the court system? Because a lot of people are referred from the court system. But they are good with it once they have the anger courses with me and my team, because then they see where they were lacking, or
Okay.
learn some skills or some techniques so they don't punch that hole in the wall.
Yeah, because people do want to do well. People really internally want to. Sometimes they don't have they have poor impulse control, perhaps.
Yes, yeah.
And so, this is a chance for them to do that. Now, you also mentioned parenting, which I'll tell you, these are some areas that are really unique and interesting. How long is your parenting class or group?
Well, they're usually like 13 or 12 weeks.
Okay.
It depends. It may be customized. If we have a smaller group,
Sure.
then it'll be more intense. So,
Okay. And so a person can walk away perhaps with some kind of letter or certificate or
always
something.
a certificate from RCBS. They'll always have something to take back.
Oh, neat. So this is good. Same with the anger management. They'll have
Yeah.
something in hand.
With that, with the DUI, with everything, the senior program that we do, the day program in the mornings with the seniors does, they have certificates for longevity
Excellent.
for those that have been with me 5 years, 3 years, etc. So,
Great.
it's a big deal to
I
be
think this is
rewarded.
exciting. You guys have like a multi things going on under that roof.
Oh.
Listen, if you're out there and you want to learn more from Regina and her fantastic organization, the things they're doing at rehabilitative
Rehabilitative.
counseling. I just want to say many, many things, and just certainly servicing so many people that are certainly underserved. Regina, what do you get out of this? I mean, you are the owner, the founder, and et cetera, and the backbone. What is it in it for you?
Well, I can sleep knowing that I help to assist the saving one more person's life.
Okay, this is very important to you. This
Oh,
is
yeah.
passionate.
Yeah.
This is very good.
Yeah.
And that's important. When someone is in charge of something, they truly feel passionate about it. You and I also wondered, we talked about, how do people pay for these services? I mean, how does that work?
Well, we take insurances, and when you call, we'll talk to you about that specifically. But we do accept a variety of insurances for the programs for the seniors. Most of the seniors have the insurances that will allow them to participate in the program fully. So just give me a call, and we'll let you know. If I don't answer, just leave your name and number. I will call you back. I will.
That's great. I think that is excellent. So, can people also self-pay if that's okay?
If they choose to. I've had some people that want to self-pay. I've had
Okay.
people call me for different situations where they had an insurance that we did not take.
Yes.
And I explained to them that I would be able to assist them with their problem. They hung up, okay, called back and said, okay, well, I want to come and see you. I said, well, you're going to have a sliding fee scale.
Yes.
They didn't care. They were happy with the service they got. And I didn't hear from them
think
again,
that's
which is
good.
a good thing
That is
in
a
the
good
therapy world. If I don't hear from you again, once you come for certain things and you go, that means you're on your way.
I think that is good because your goal, no doubt, is to equip people so they can thrive and move forward healthier and
Oh,
whole.
yes.
And that's what healthy mental health is all about.
Yes, it
Good
is.
mental health. So this is excellent. If you're out there, you're just kind of not sure whether, should I call or not? I would say call. Would that be
Sure,
okay? Just
they
call.
can call. Yeah, just call.
And what's that number again?
Ask the question. The number is 586-533-5738. And just follow the prompts because it'll tell you to push 1 or 2 for whichever situation that you feel
Sure.
that you need help with. So just dial the number, press the prompts, leave a message if no one answers, and we will get back in touch with you.
I like that. This is very good. And you're located where now?
We are in Clinton Township between 14 and 15 Mile Road on Groesbeck.
Excellent. Now, you say you service more than just Clinton Township.
Oh, yes, we serve the Tri-County areas.
Okay, so that's
Yes.
Wayne County.
Macomb and Oakland.
Okay, so there you go. So wherever you are, and I hear you got pickup service, curbside for.
Yeah, we have services for the day program for the seniors. And if you don't have transportation, otherwise, we can assist you in trying to find transportation so that
Good.
you can come to the office and be seen.
I think this is fantastic. And typically the hours that the seniors as well as those who have some physical challenges, what are the hours that group meets?
The senior program meets 2 different times.
Okay.
We have a morning program, so to speak, that goes from like 8:30 in the morning until about, if first group breaks about 12, then the second group comes in about 10:30 and they break about 1.
Okay.
Then we also have an afternoon program that comes in about 2 and then they break just before 5.
That's better. I'll tell you, it means a lot to get out of the house. I mean, you don't know how sad you are sometimes until you actually get out. This has been a cold and long winter.
Yes.
And so, when you think about it, people need to get out the house.
Yes, we provided activities for them all during the winter. And so that's a tough one with the arthritis and the joints
Sure.
or different things of that nature with older people. Believe me, they still come out and play with us.
All right.
Yeah.
I see. I love the way you referred to that too. It sounds like fun. It's not just push you over there and just call it a day or whatever. You guys are having fun.
Yes, they
come
have-
hang with. It's like come hang with you guys. Oh wow, great. And then, like you said, insurance will cover.
Yes.
And you work with people.
Yes.
In terms of the costs and
Yep.
et cetera. So this is certainly an opportunity for you to consider, and so you don't have to be a senior. You
No.
could be an individual that may have some physical challenges or
Right.
whatever, and you need that socialization.
Right, and it helps, and a lot of people have made friends, and we also made a love connection.
Ooh.
Yeah, we
That
made a love
happens.
connection.
That happens.
And they are doing fine. And I will say that both individuals are past 55 at least, and they've
Awesome.
made a love connection. Yeah.
Well, see, that's that's a whole nother area, isn't it? Isn't it, Regina?
Yeah, but
Well,
it's-
that's great. That is great. So, that's what happens when you have socialization. You get an opportunity to really interact and engage with other people. Is there anything else we need to know about your organization, your services, and all of that?
Well, we do accept college students for their interning. You just call and inquire, and we also accept volunteers. If you're interested in volunteering or need volunteer hours, you can call and inquire for that as well.
And that number again, they would call Regina.
They will call 586-533-5738.
Wow, that's great. So those individuals get a chance to work under someone with credentials, degree like yourself, and that will certainly add to their education. So that's a win-win when you think about it.
Yeah.
What an opportunity if you're out there and you're a student and you want to get some experience, some exposure. This is great opportunity, as well as a senior or anybody who out there wants to get some volunteer time. There's no need to just be cooped up in a house when
Nope.
you can go out and see Regina and,
Yeah.
and
And we
hang with you guys.
have something to eat with us and
Awesome.
just have a good time.
Wow. That's fantastic. Well, we're going to wrap up our show today, and I want to thank you for watching Expose Under the Sun, which is brought to you by the Detroit Native Sun newspaper. If you would like to be a guest on the show or advertise, just give us a call, 313-457-5944. Until then, we'll see you next week.
Hi, Mommy. Hi, Daddy. I'm Faith.
Young cat got back, did a little bit. Now we hardy, puffy, tough, do-rag and Tim's. Kinda hard to get a job back out on the block. Charge that to the game. Young girl, she grew